Well, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. It really depends on what side of the world you're coming in from, considering that this is your most favorite international trade room where we have learned how to take pips out of the market using the football strategy. And I just want to first wish you a very happy new year from the Chartflix leadership team and myself, as we believe this is going to be the best year of your life. And if you believe that, I dare you to type 777 in the chat right now. If you believe that this is going to be the best year of your life, I'm talking about things are getting ready to change, guys. We're getting ready to take this to another level, okay? And I promise you, you have not seen the best of your life. Now, I will tell you this, you can expect the best of your life in the rest of your life. So happy new year. I hope you fulfill all of your dreams, you meet all your goals. And those of you who are interested in taking your trading to another level, I'm so glad you're here with us. Okay. So let's go ahead and move on. What we'll do now is just let you know that we don't trade with any guarantees. As a matter of fact, the only thing we do is trade with high probabilities based on the data that we have gathered in learning how to maneuver in these markets. Never trade with money you cannot afford to lose. If you're joining us by way of cell phone, do us a favor. Turn your cell phone sideways so you can get a clear view of what it is we're getting ready to show you. And I know I'm live right now on YouTube, I'm live on Facebook, and I'm live right here on Zoom inside of our private Telegram group. So I'm welcoming you all to please do that. Today, what we're going to do is talk about Chartflix Trade Party. We're going to have a trade party that's coming up pretty soon. And we're also going to deal with our mastermind moment tonight, which is funded traders, the new normal. And for the visitors that we may be having, we're going to give you a free trial to everything that we're going over today. So I hope you stay to the end. And of course, we'll do a Q&A at the end. And if we have some time left, everybody that know how to trade, we may go look and see if we see some setups on tonight. So let's just go ahead and talk about this. On this coming Wednesday morning, early in the morning, like pre-London at 2:30 a.m., those of you who are part of Chartflix, what we're going to do is we're going to come together just like these lions, and we're going to take this buffalo down together. We're going to trade gold. We're going to trade GBP. We're going to trade Euro GBP, JPY. We're going to trade everything, and all hands are going to be on deck. We're just going to come together and do a trade party using all of our strategies, all of our setups. So I need all of you, whether you just started 3 months ago or whether you got 3 years in the game. If you can get up, we're going to go and have a trade party. And depending on how successful this trade party is, we may schedule many, many more to come. Okay. So just keep that in mind. All right. Now, let's move forward. I just want to say thank you to all of our current subscribers. We're currently at about 60 subscribers right now. We've had over 140 people that have tried us out, right? So we have a community that we've built here. We're very proud because we're going to do some things together that we could never do by ourselves. So we're grateful that you've decided to stick along with us, okay? We're very grateful. So what we want to do right now is give you an opportunity to share, okay? That's what we're going to do. We want you to share our link, okay? And you may be attached to some other Telegram groups or whatever. I want you to share this link with them because the information that we're about to share can be life-changing, and we want to give everybody the opportunity. So do me a favor, go ahead and share, and we're going to play some hype music real quick. I don't know if y'all don't mind, but this is one of my favorite songs right here. We'll play this real quick. Let me re-cue that. Go ahead. Take a moment. Share that link real quick. Go ahead and share. Go ahead and share. If you're on YouTube, share the link. If you're on Facebook, go ahead and share. If you're right here live with me in the chat room, copy and paste and share that link, okay? We're going to let them do one verse and then we're going to proceed on. So I'm going to take my phone and share the link as well.
Put it on my arm, just counted 50 with my mom. Before I done, all my car came from. My chain glowing, lane going, man, look where we came from. All your bangers got my name on it. She want me to put my name on it. I got the hottest 16, one of the best you ever seen. But she like it when I sing on it. I can't go for nothing, you can't tell me. Yeah, give me the world, take on my neck, take down my waist.
Did y'all share it? We're about to get started. We're about to get started. Your free masterclass. We're going to start this year off right? All of the old people remember this song, right? All right, so welcome to all of you that are visitors. We'll go ahead and get this thing popped off right now, okay? So to all of our guests that are viewing us via YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, whatever it may be, I also want to give you an opportunity to join our free Telegram group just here. So if you ever need assistance with trading or any advice, I want you to have that. So I'm going to drop that in the chat room really fast so you'll have access to our free Telegram group, okay? And our website, chartflix.net. Now listen, I'm gonna caution you right now, okay? Watch this. I'm gonna give you an opportunity to leave the call because what's about to happen, the information that will be shared today can cause brain stretching, which can make it uncomfortable for you to think normal ever again. So please continue at your own risk. I'm telling you, what I'm getting ready to share with you, I don't care if you're a new trader, I don't care if this is your first time ever seeing it. What I'm about to show you on the other side of this clip right here, it's gonna stretch your brain, and it's gonna be hard for you to be normal. Okay. So just, if you want to leave and you don't want to have headaches and get uncomfortable, I'll tell you to leave now. Okay, because I'm about to drop. I'm about to unlock something in you that you didn't know that was there, and you're gonna be uncomfortable. So that's what I want to do. Okay, so let's just talk about the old normal. The old normal is when people come to Forex, they often start with these small accounts because, of course, we're gonna start small. Okay, we don't know what we're doing, so we start like $100 account, and everybody has this thing. Let's grow a $100 account and let's compound this $100 account. Let's take this 100 account to 500, and let's take this $500 account to 1,000. And so here's the thing: with proper risk management, how much money can you make on a $100 account? Not much. Not if you're using proper risk management, right? So there's nothing wrong with the old normal, but this is the trap, or I won't call it a trap because I don't want a negative connotation on it. This is the normal path that most Forex traders come with, that you can take a little small account and grow it. This is what they tell you when they recruit you. They tell you, man, you can start with an account, $10. It don't take a lot of money. This is the normal process in which they groom you to recruit you so you can come trade, okay? There's nothing wrong with this old normal way of thinking, but there's a reason why this is the normal way, because 95% of traders fail. 95% of traders fails. This is what we must consider. What are those 95% traders doing? We got to find out what they're doing. Well, I'll tell you this. This is one of the things that normal traders are doing. They're having these pie in the sky dreams. They having these unrealistic goals to take a $10 account to 10,000 on a trade sheet. We've all fell into that trap. Don't get quiet on me. You know I'm talking to you. And you know, I've actually heard that once you get to $10,000 in your trading account, now you have enough to really make a difference as it pertains to your income with using proper risk management. Okay. There's a lot of studies, and it all really just depends on what kind of trader you are. But this is the kind of intake information when people are getting onboarded to Forex. This is the kind of road path that they take. And there's a reason why 95% of people fail. I'm getting ready to change my mic so I can hear really fast. So let me change.
Okay, so I just changed my mic to the headset versus the camera. Drop a one in the chat if you can hear me clearly. Drop a one in the chat if you can hear me clearly. I'm waiting on somebody to tell me you can hear me before I proceed. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Great, great, great. So this is the normal way. And listen, there are people that have successfully, including me. I've taken $100 and flipped it to 1,000. I've did that before. Okay, I've did that. I've taken small accounts and grew them to large size because of my trading ability. I've did that, and it's been okay. So we got a troll in here who's drawing, and that's okay. I started out like this. So what we're gonna do is stop the people from being able to annotate. Okay, let's go ahead and do that, and we'll clear that up. I love it. This is how I started, guys. When I started a year ago, I had people that would come in my live room and they would draw on my screen and do all kind of stuff. And a year later, look at where we are. So that just made me excited, to be honest with you, because it just reminded me. So this is the normal that we normally see, right? So I'm gonna tell you again why most traders fail. Okay, why most traders fail, and I'm gonna do it by way of a whole different another industry. Watch this. Does anybody recognize this guy right here? Does anybody recognize him at all? You probably don't recognize him, or maybe you do. I'm waiting for a response. Does anybody recognize him? Okay, thank you. That is LeBron James. You got it correct. Okay. LeBron James, this is him in two stages of his life. This is about when he started dribbling the ball, right? This is him when he started to get the skill and around his high school, middle school days. And then, of course, we have the mogul. Now, what's the difference between all three of these stages of his life? I'll show you. And this is going to really blow your mind. And I'm going to show you why most traders walk away from this industry because they don't come at the market like LeBron James came to the basketball court. On the left, all the way to the left of your screen, you see a picture of him where I'm sure he has no skills and no money. At this particular point in his life, he can't dribble and dunk. He's too small. He doesn't have enough experience. He doesn't have enough height. He doesn't have enough weight. And then if you move to the middle of your screen, now at this point in his life, he has the skill set, but he has no money. Okay, so this is where I want to get you. Okay, I want to get you to the place to where you have the skill, but you don't have the money. Because if I can get you there, then your skills will be able to pay the bills. Let me explain this to you. Let me explain this to you. I want to explain this to you. Okay, we as forex traders, all of us came to forex thinking we was going to be able to quit our job in a week or in a month, or some of us in a couple months, whatever it may be. And we focus on making money first. The guy in the middle of your screen was not focused on money first. He was focused on making sure he could dribble with his right hand. And then he was focusing to make sure he could dribble with his left hand. And then he wanted to make sure, can I dunk with my right hand? And can I lay up with my left hand? Can I shoot from the 3-point slot? Can I shoot free throws? He went through all of this trying to become a skillful basketball player, right? And what ended up happening is his skill set made him put him on the maps. People became aware of him.
and he became a top drafted pick. Now you're talking about somebody that came from a single household, only raised by his mama, broke in Cleveland. And now, if you look at his stats, this man is making $153 million in 4 seasons. So we'll just break it down this way. He's making $38 million a year. Why? Because he went through the process of stop trying to learn to get the money, but learn the skill. And this is how you can become a successful trader. Most people fail because they don't want to do what LeBron James did. They don't want to practice late in the midnight hour when ain't nobody looking. They don't want to be on the charts, just looking at the charts, trying to read the charts. They got to be in a trade because they got to make money, and my light bill due, and my baby need a pair of shoes and all that. The market don't care how broke you are. It don't care. Don't disrespect Forex. And I'm just trying to unprogram you because I know how you came to Forex. I know how you came. You came the same way I came almost 3 years ago, thinking things are going to be hunky-dory and you was going to be rich the next day, right? So this is the LeBron James approach that I want you to take as it pertains to Forex. Okay, so let's move. Why am I talking about this? Because most people don't start out realizing you don't even have to trade your own money. You don't have to invest money from your savings account, from your 401k. You don't have to pull no money out. There are people just like the Cleveland, they're looking to draft, they're looking to draft people like you. Most people start off an account with $200, $100. What if I told you we could teach you a skill set where you could take that same $200 and apply to be a fund manager over $10,000? I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, even as a mentor, I have been making y'all think too small. Oh, let's grow a $50 account. Oh, let's grow $100 account. That's Let me tell you why I did that. That's what my mentors did to me. That's what the people who were better than me when I started, that's what they did to me, right? So as your mentor, I'm repenting tonight. 2021 gonna be different. We ain't gonna be trying to grow no $50 account. That ain't gonna change nobody's life. I'm sorry, it's just not gonna happen. Okay. But that same $200 that you would put in your brokerage account to try to grow it, now hold that, save it. Let's teach you the skill, and then we gonna show you how to apply to get funding, right? So let's just look at this example. This would be a $10,000 account, okay? And it would cost you $150 in pounds. So we're just gonna say $200 in USD, right? Um, your first challenge on this is to grow this account by 10%, right? So you need to take this from 10,000 to 11,000. Now, those of you who are part of Chartflix, you know we do 10% in one trade. We could literally do a trade that can go 100 pips. As a matter of fact, I'll show you in a minute. I'm in a gold trade that's up over 350 pips right now. So think about this. Your first part of the challenge is you need to grow the account 10%. After you grow the account at 10%, minimum of 10 days, you get up to 30. Your second step is now you have to grow the account $500, which is 5% of the 10,000. So the second time, you don't even have to grow it as much. First time, 10%. Second time, 5%. These are easy trades that we do on mistake. This is the new normal. Now I told you, I'm gonna stretch your brain. You ain't gonna never think the way you've been thinking as it pertains to Forex no more. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're brand new. You're never gonna think this way. If you learn the skill, don't put that $200 in your broker's account. Think bigger than that. Invest that $200 to get to a $10,000 account. Because what happens when you get $10,000? Well, this particular company is going to give you 70% of your earnings. And after you pass both sessions, you know that $200 that you would have put in your brokerage account, and now you decided to listen to your mentor and apply for funding. Not only or you gonna get the 10,000, but they're gonna say, oh yeah, you know that $200, you can have that back. They're gonna give you your little $200 back. Now you could go put it in your broker's account, and yeah, we're gonna grow 200 to 2,000, and we're gonna grow 2,000 to 10,000. No, let's just take the 200 that you were gonna burn anyway, and let's apply for funding. You get 70% of the earnings once you do this, right? 70%. So let's just say, in my case, you got a $10,000 account, you're doing 3% risk, right? Let's just say you're doing 3% risk. So that means you can risk $300. Okay. That's a good, that's kind of aggressive. $300, but you're going to go for 100 pips. And that 100 pips, that's nothing. We do that all the time. We do that all the time. Let's just say, just for kicks, let's just say you're going to do $10 per pip. All right. Does anybody got $10? Yeah. Okay. It ain't going to be your $10 though. It's going to be theirs. Ain't that something? You win this trade and it goes 100 pips. You just made $1,000. Guess what? You get to keep $700 of that. That's one trade. Let's just say you took that same setup 10 times throughout the month. You only took 10 trades. And we just gonna err on the car. We just gonna act like all the trades hit TP. Okay. I mean, I had lost a trade in 12 weeks. So nonetheless, we're just gonna act like you won all those trades. You made 10,000 for the month. You get to take home 7,000 for the month. Okay. So now we ain't talking about this little stuff. Now listen, please don't get the wrong connotation. I'm not telling you not to trade in your small account. Please do. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Trade in that account. But I want you to think bigger, okay? All right. So, yes, continue to trade in your Lime account. There's nothing wrong with that. All right. So, this is the example if you did a $10,000 challenge, a 10,000. Well, what if you decided to take the $100,000 challenge, right? The numbers get huge now, right? So we're going to use that same example where you would make 10%. Okay. And so instead of making $10,000, you would make 100,000 and you get to take home 70,000. Marcus, you're reaching. I'm not reaching. This is the new normal. Remember, Forex is easy because it replays, repeats, and reruns its repetition. I'm telling you, just as sure as I'm sitting here, Forex is easy, and I'm not reaching. You, instead of putting, how many of you have ever invested more than $500 in your trading account and have lost it? And I want you to respond. I got you muted because I know I'm going to have some trolls today. So you got to use the chat. How many of you have put $500 in your account and lost it? And you probably lost it because you didn't have the proper training. You didn't have the proper mentorship, right? Why not get the training, get the skill, take that $500 and go apply for funding? Now you get access to $100,000. They're gonna give you $100,000, right? And the way that we teach our students to trade, we already have a student, watch this, that has passed this challenge. Only been trading 5-6 months, and he's a funded trader. And I just saw him come in the room. He came in late because now he's a funded trader. So he ain't no use for him to be on time. He's big time now. He normally he'll wait. I'm normally late, and I'm normally late, and he on time. But because he's the big guy now, he came in late. But I'm glad he came. But we already have a student that came through Chartflix that has already went through this process. Okay, so I want you guys to think bigger. It ain't over. I got one more thing to show you. One more thing to show you. Guess what? There's also a company. I got to hit the button there. We got to hit the button there. Hold on. Okay. So there's a company that you could take. You could take your $275 investment after you got the skill. Now, the LeBron James effect. That's the whole thing we're gonna use this year. The LeBron James effect. Okay. You ain't thinking about money at first. You're just thinking about skill. You're demoing, you're back trading. There's a company out there that you could start with a $275 investment. And if you grow the account consecutively, not even consecutive, but as you grow the account 10%, each time you hit 10%, they're going to double the account. So you start with 10,000 and then you get 40,000. Once you take 40,000 to 44,000, that's just 10%. That's easy. And you could do it. It ain't no time restraint here, right? They're gonna double your account. Then you're gonna get 80,000. And then if you take 80,000 to 88,000, guess what? You're gonna double your account again. And if you take 160,000 to 116, you 10%, I'm getting lost. You got to make 16,000. There you go. 161,600. That's what it would be. Every time you double your account all the way down to $1.28 million. And if you go do the research on people that get funded, they're not LeBron James. Oh my God, this is about to get so good. Here's the thing you got to understand. The GOAT gene in athletics don't just come from being skill set. Sometimes it comes from genetics. LeBron James is a freak of nature. He's a freak of nature. You see how tall he is? How fast he run, how high he jump? But if you do the research, the people who get funded, they're regular people just like me and you. Some of them went to Yale. Some of them just got out of jail. Some of them have no formal training at all, no high school diplomas, no degrees. They're regular people that was one day saying, what's this Forex thing? Everybody think everything is scam. It's a scam. Forex ain't no scam. You just still confused about money. That's what scams stand for. You still confused about money. These are regular people. Regular people. You don't need a gene pool. You don't need some Einstein IQ. You don't. Anybody can do this, right? So anybody can become a funded trader if you're coachable, consistent, and connected. And that's what Chartflix is about, guys. We have Chartflix University where if you learn these strategies that we teach, man, it's going to be hard for you not to get funded. Now, of course, through the FTC, I can't guarantee anything financially. They won't let me. As an educator, I would get in trouble to tell you I guarantee anything. But I will tell you this. If you are coachable, consistent, and connected, you're going to get where you're trying to go. And it's going to be on you. Because that's what Chartflix is going to turn into this year. We're not thinking small. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not thinking about this little trying to grow these little accounts. That's the people that fail do that. People that become successful, they don't do that. They realize I'm gonna get the skill set, and there's a billionaire waiting to invest. There are people waiting to hire you. I don't like the word hire, but I will just say partner with you. They want you because they just got money. They got that Jeff Bezos money. They got that Rothschild's money, and they looking for the average little kid, the average little adult, the average person, just to become profitable. And as I mentioned to you before, we already have one person that is a part of Chartflix that has done that exact same thing. And his name is Brandon Robinson. I saw him come in the room. Did he leave? Let me find him. Where is he at? There he is. I'm finna unmute you. I just want to hear your voice real quick. I know you were late because you got a $50,000 cap. So what's going on,
Blessings,
man?
bro. Hey, how y'all doing?
All right, man. Listen, bro. Let me just ask you a quick question. I ain't even gonna hold you long because I got a little bit more I want to share. How long have you been trading, bro?
6 months. This is my seventh month.
This is crazy. You mean to tell me 95% of people fail and you've been trading 6 months and you've already accomplished a level in trading that 95% of people don't get to? This is unbelievable.
Apparently so.
Okay,
But
let
I'll say this: nobody told me that it was like a 5% type thing. People just told me it was funding available, and I'm like, oh, well, we should go for it. I didn't find out until after the funding came through that people say, oh, that's rare. Like you shouldn't be funded yet.
absolutely. You shouldn't be funded at all. It's not. It's unbelievable. It will go down in history. You will become a mogul in this platform and in this space. I'm sure of that. Number one, you're attached to me, and I'm going viral. So anybody that's attached to me is gonna go viral. So that's first of all. Second of all, your ability to do what you did is gonna speak for itself, and it's gonna create many opportunities for you. So I'm extremely proud of you and I can't believe it. Of course, you guys already know, man, this guy, I know him. He's a regular insurance agent. He's just a regular
Mm-hmm.
guy. He ain't no Einstein or he don't come from a line of investors or traders or nothing like that. No, no, no. He's just like you and me. Just a regular person. And I'm so grateful that he's a part of our platform and that he's actually been I had a quick talk with him a couple months ago, and he was like, "Listen, man, I want to get good." I said, "Well, listen, this is what you need to do. You need to start calling signals and stick to them, and it makes you a better trader when other people are looking over your shoulders, right?"
Mm-hmm.
And so this is exactly what he's been doing in the chat. Every time he would drop something in the chat, I would low key tell everybody, watch him, and now we look up. He's the first funded trader that came through ChartFix. Let me ask you one quick question before I go. Is there any advice you would give anybody that's listening on YouTube, Facebook, on Twitter, the people that's going to watch the replay, the people that's live? What would you tell? What kind of advice would you give the person that wants to start trading or the person that hasn't had any success thus far?
First, I would say plug in to the community, especially the mentors, because there are high quality signals that are going in, and especially when you have somebody like Marcus that's endorsing certain trade ideas. There's no reason not to get funded. And a lot of time, the second thing I would say is do it, because the risk that you put up, whether you make it or not, these prop firms, they'll allow you to try multiple times because you get an opportunity to prove your skill set. If you're taking the high quality trade ideas while you're learning, and then you stay plugged into the community and you continue with those high probability trade ideas, as long as you do proper risk management, there's no reason to not do it. Sometimes we don't act on it because we make it this big monster. Like, oh, this is Goliath. I know I'm going to fail, so I may as well not even try. Worst case scenario, you fail, you out of $250 that you probably would have blown a $250 account anyway. But once you execute and do it, it changes your psychology. You look at a $10,000 or 25,000 or 50, $100,000 account differently when you have access to that opportunity, and it's going to cause you to take this craft more seriously. So I would say plug into the community that you're a part of, especially when you're getting high quality trade ideas that don't just come with a signal, but it comes with a markup and an explanation to train your chart vision so that you can see what your mentor sees, as opposed to being completely dependent on them. If you see in this community, most of the signals come from the students because we've heard and we've learned and we saw the markup and we saw him draw out the future. So now we're applying what we've learned. And that's, if you're not able to apply what got the signal in the first place, then you're never going to grow. So plug into the community and then execute. Don't make it this big monster in your head. Don't do an analysis paralysis. The money is probably, if we be honest as a trading community, a lot of us are taking low probability trades and blowing smaller accounts anyway. So when you actually, something switches in your psychology, when you have access to 5-6 figure accounts, to where you take it more seriously and you'll see your success increase. And that's pretty much it.
Man, Brandon, again, thank you so much, man. You don't realize what you've done by dropping that key knowledge, and I'm grateful for it. I greatly appreciate it, and I just want you to know I'm proud of you, bro. And we definitely gonna link up and go to the top and do some big things, man. So I really appreciate you and everything that you brought to the community thus far, and I look forward to seeing you on the banks and the beaches all over the world. All right. Thank you so
Amen.
much, man. Appreciate it. All right. So listen, when most people think about nice cars and they think about nice houses and things and such, you know, you think about athletes like LeBron James, right? You think about Michael Jordan. Okay, like, you ain't gotta be an athlete. You know, some of you may even think of rappers because they have all of this money, and you know, like the song I played earlier. You know, and think about these kind of things, and you probably think if you see them in this kind of car, this kind of house, they're rapper. Guess what? Some of these are regular people who just became funded traders. Okay, that's literally what they are. Regular people, regular people, not people. Okay, like I'm gonna tell you right now, like I'm a master educator. I won't say a master trader. I'll say I'm a master educator. I'm a regular person with no, I've never been to a college. I'm a high school dropout, but I can read the market as good as anybody who had formal training, who parents had money, who came from Rothschilds. You could sit me at a table with people. I don't even wear suits. I'll come in there with my chart flick shirt on, and they're like, "Who is this little black boy?" I can read a chart. I'm a regular person, right? I ain't even supposed to be doing this. I'm not supposed to be doing this, but because I saw the opportunity to learn in the market, I went on ahead and did it. So just like we just heard from Brandon, what I've done for my community, for those of you who are subscribers, this is what I've done. I've taken a few of your pictures and I'm getting ready to show you what I've did with them. Okay, just a few. It's over 60 y'all, so I couldn't get everybody. So if you don't see your picture, I don't want you to get offended. Okay, but I'm taking the liberty of I want some of you to just see your picture and I want you to read it where it says funded trader, Brandon on. I just want you to just read it, funded trader, Marilyn Lee. I just read it. Just read it because I'm getting ready to let you peek. I'm told you I'm gonna stretch your mind tonight. I'm stretching your mind. You ain't gonna be able to sleep when we get done with this. Because believe it or not, we're almost done, right? I just wanted a few of you just to see what it looks like that I'm gonna be interviewing you one day as one of the traders that are funded trader, Marlon Kroon. I just want just take a look. Just take a look. Look, just take a look, Miss Sandra. One of these days, I'm gonna be interviewing some of you who are part of this community. You're gonna be just like Brandon. You're gonna be a funded trader, Sherrod. Now you're gonna do it. You don't have a choice. You're connected to winners. You're connected to winners, and you're not doing it by yourself, Miss Jocelyn. I want you to understand that one day I'll be interviewing you, and we're going to talk about you being a funded trader. Like I said, I couldn't put everybody's picture up. I don't want you to think that just because I didn't choose your picture that I don't believe in you, because that's not true. I randomly picked a female and males and just ran a slideshow. Okay, but I've put a silhouette there because I want you to visually picture your face being right there, where you've taken the time to approach the market like LeBron James, and you're not worrying about making money on the front end because you understand once you get the skill set as a committed trader, somebody gonna pay you. Your gift is gonna take you before great men. I'm telling you, your gift is gonna take you before great men. We're trying to grow something that we ain't even gotta grow. There's somebody that's gonna give you money that you didn't have to make, money that don't belong. There's money that's going to be given to you if you are a committed trader. Okay. So listen, those of you who are subscribers, let me check my time. Okay. Those of you who are subscribers, I'm going to drop this link in the Telegram. Okay. In our private community, because I want to see where you are and if you will be a part of my goal. My 2021 goal is to get at least 5 funded traders that come through ChartFlix. Now, I'm not saying I only want 5. I'm not saying that. I'm saying my very how do you say it? Um The smallest goal I could come up with. I lost my words that I was looking for. I just want five. We already got one. I'm gonna be the next one. Okay, I'll be the next one. So I really just need three more to reach my personal goal as a mentor. Now, we can have 10, 15, 20. If everybody can do it if you want to. So I'm going to drop this link in the Telegram. You don't have to go fill this out now, but I want you to fill it out because I want to know your aspirations and know who is trying to take take it to another level. And listen, if it's not you, that's fine. If you just want a little piece of money, I'm not even, there's no problem with you. I can't create your goal. Okay. But I dropped that in the chat. I want you to fill it out. I need everybody to fill it out, to be honest with you. So even if you don't want to become a funded trader, I still need some information because some of the information on there will be transferred so you can get in the new signals channel. Okay. So you got to fill it out so you can get in the signals channel. But go fill that out for me because I need to know where we are and who we're dealing with in the community that wants to really try to become a funded trader. Okay. I already know I'm going to do it. So we got two already and three more slots in my, now there's this thing called overflow. So there's still room. We can get as many as we want. Okay. And so the thing is, my goal is we don't got to do this alone. Now, I'll be honest with you. I've given you the story about me being alone. Matter of fact, a year ago today, not today, what's today, the third? Okay, so a year ago yesterday was the first time I went live to try to build this community. A year ago, January 2nd. Nike, I think he came in the room. I'm not sure if he's still here, but he was one of the people that was on that call a year ago today. And I had built this community because I wanted to be able to talk to people about trading. I wanted somebody to be able to see what I saw so we could collectively come together and partner together and take down this big giant called the market together. Now, watch, I want you to watch this video. At the end of this video, you're going to see this buffalo throw his antlers at one of the lions. And I'm going to tell you what that indicates, okay? You see, they're successfully taking this buffalo down together. They're doing it together. But watch this, watch this, watch this. It's about to come. Watch this. You see that? You see how he back up? You see how they backed up once he threw his head like that? Because there's no way that one lion could take down a buffalo. It's just not possible. They're the king of the jungle, but you can't kill a buffalo by yourself. I'm telling you, it's easier when we do it together. Now everybody ain't gonna want to do it, and it's fine. I'm not looking for everybody. I really only January or December 31st, 2021. I just need five. I'm gonna stop saying that. I just need three more. I just need three more. I'm already in it. I know I can do the challenge. I know I can do it. No problem. It's gonna easy. That's easy. Remember, Forex is easy. It's easy, right? So I don't know if it's gonna be you, or you, or you, or you, or you. I don't know if it's gonna be the pictures that I took, and I don't know who it's gonna be, but I know it's gonna be five, right? And that's why we're trying to grow the community. So at this point, I believe we're done. For those of you who are subscribers, that was our mastermind class. I hope it stretched you. I hope you're able to look into the future and see something, a bigger goal, okay? To have a vision of where you could go. I hope this has been stretching. Now, the remaining of this, the next, I think, 5 or 10 minutes or so, this is going to be for all of the visitors because I opened up this first class, this first mastermind class for 2021 because I wanted to offer people an opportunity to take a look at what we're doing and how we're doing it and the platform that we have. Okay. And so you were actually in a masterclass that's been sponsored by Chartflix. Okay. And Chartflix in itself is a community where you have access to institutionalized trading. We go over scalping, day trading. I do one-on-ones, all kind of things here. And the platform in itself has it is very easy to maneuver. to walk through and to take you on the road to becoming a trader. So we have all these different options. We have new trader setup, live classes, Chartflix on demand, binary on demand, how to on demand. We got Chartflix motivation that will be turned to Chartflix Studios, by the way. We got our signal service, and of course, we have our trading strategies. Let me just tell you a little bit about Chartflix on demand. Chartflix on demand gives you access to all of the classes that me and my co-educators have ever done in one centralized location. You can learn, you can go through every class. Matter of fact, there is a guy named Solomon. He just joined the community 4 days ago, guys, and he's already watched seasons 1 through 7. He might be done with season 8. Let me show you what I mean. This thing was turning too long, but I'll just show you Chartflix on demand. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll let it load up. If you go to Chartflix on demand, each one of these seasons has at least 9 episodes. This man joined 4 days. 5 days ago, he's watched all the darn classes. I know I'm gonna see him at the top. And watch this. He has 8 years of experience. I hadn't even made year 3 yet. Okay. So everything that he knew, he's already texted me, man. Listen, you've really made this easy. Like he's really locked in, and a lot of epiphanies are happening. But you have access to all of that, right? Let me just see. I'll just show you also our strategies real quick, just before I proceed. And we'll do a Q&A at the end. Okay, we'll do a Q&A, and we'll look at a chart or two also. I know time. So here's our strategy pages. Let me tell you how valuable this page is. Every strategy that we teach in Chartflix is right here. The famous football strategy that if you Google Forex football strategy, you're gonna find me, right? We have football strategy 1.0, 2.0. We have the left shoulder right entry, left mountain right slope, 75 dive and thrive. We got the teacup, binary strategy, all of these strategies. You'll have access to all of this content. Now, let me tell you why I love this platform so much. I told my creator that if I ever learn how to trade, I wouldn't do what most companies do. Man, they charge you almost two, three, $400 a month, and you ain't even made a profit yet. Now, let me tell you this. I was one of those students that paid that money. I'm glad I did because I was able to learn so much in that time frame. I was able to learn a lot, right? But I told the creator, I said, if you ever give me this, I'm gonna make sure it's so affordable people can't walk away for. We're talking about $1.66 a day to learn how to get access to $1.28 million in funding. I don't know if I've ever seen a greater return on investment or not. I don't know if that's ever happened, right? Um, we're talking $1.60 a day for weekly trainings on binary and forex, and we also trade cryptocurrency as well. Okay, you have access to all of the classes on demand. You have access to our signals channels, which is a standalone value that we will be launching in the middle of this month. It's going to be $64.99. You don't have to pay nothing because you're going to get it. Also, I do one-on-one sessions. Most people don't get a chance to talk to a master educator or a master trader one-on-one, or you have to pay this ridiculous amount of dollars, like 150. Somebody told me they had to pay $1,000 before, right? I'm gonna schedule that with you as soon as you join. We're gonna get that schedule, right? And you get more than one because the community right now, we're running in between 50 to 60 people. So I can handle that. You also have access to the chat room. This is what Brandon was talking about. All of our students, they're like little lions, little cubs. They're in there looking for trades, talking about setups, and it creates a community where people can thrive and practice, and iron sharpens iron. You'll have access to that private telegram. Also, you'll have a Chartfix library card. What is that? Well, we actually have we have a book right now called the BBB strategy, where it teaches you how to enter in on the 1 minute time frame and the 5 minute time frame. We're going to start selling that sometime this year for $20 a month. You get it no additional cost, right? And also Chartflix for kids. By the time the kids get out of school, we're going to have a Chartflix for kids with a TikTok feel, very youthy, very earthy feeling, so to keep their attention because I want my children and your children to have access to this early. Okay. I want them to have access to it as soon as possible because I don't want them to be like us thinking we got to work for money when money actually can work for you. And it's no secret. They just kept it from a lot of us. But nonetheless, I'm going to go ahead and set something up that your kids can learn. And again, we're talking $1.66 a day that's charged monthly at $49.99. People cancel all the time. I have had over 140 people that join. Right now, we only have about 58, 59 people. People come and they go, but we have a community of people that just want to stay because they understand that we're doing something. So if you are a visitor and you watch me on YouTube, there is going to be a link below this video. If you're watching me on Facebook, inbox me. I'll get you the link. But if you're live right now, I can go and give you the website so you can make a decision to join our free Telegram, or you can go directly to chartflix.net and subscribe and become a part of the community. It's a great community, and we're doing great things. We're educating people first. We put people first, and I want to see you win. Right now, just before we go to Q&A, I want to show you where I was when I first started trading. Started trading in May of 2018. Okay, and as you can see, this is timestamp on July. So that's May, June, July. By 2 months, I had already lost up to $5,000. Okay, and this is what that video felt like.
I just want to be great. I just want my children to have the life that they deserve. I want my wife to have the life that she deserves. That's why I work so hard. That's why I try so much. I lose, I fail, I mess up, but I'm trying. I'm trying hard. Man, I'm trying hard. Sometimes I just come to myself and I just cry. Cause not because I'm sad, just because how bad I want to make it for my family. Hopefully, once y'all see this video, I would have already proven myself. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying.
Yeah, so this was back in 2018. I remember the day I had to leave the house.
Because I knew I had made a big mistake. I had taken some bill money and put it in the market because I was trying to go about trading the wrong way. I was trying to make money. And that's how most of us fail. But I didn't give up. And this is why you see me on the other side of this camera today. I didn't give up. I stayed the course. Okay. So this is just what I'm gonna tell you real quick before we open up for Q&A. Keep struggling. Okay. Don't stop struggling because uh, the only option you should have is to keep moving. Okay, it, where would I have been if I would have gave up? Some of you wouldn't have been able to get to your destiny because some of you, I was assigned to you to be your mentor, and you didn't have nothing to do with it. So I had to go through all of the rough patches and lose up to $10,000. And that it kind of hurts when I say that, but it really happened. I lost up to $10,000 in my first year in trading. Now most people wouldn't have dare even did that. I went through all of that so I can give you the shortcut. I went through all that so you can get the shortcut. So this is what I want to do. I want you to make a decision. 2021 does not have to be what 2020 was. A lot of people don't know, don't have any hope whatsoever. They don't have no hope. I'm your hope dealer. I'm telling you, there's light at the end of this tunnel. Okay. So this is what we'll do. I'll go ahead and go to the charts. Ooh, I'm up 425 pips. Is that what that say? I'm telling you, I told y'all gold was gonna break 1900. If you go on my Facebook page, you can see what I told y'all. I put it on Facebook. I put it on Instagram. I put it in the community. I knew this was gonna break. Now, y'all saw the video I just showed y'all 3 minutes ago. What would have happened if I would have stopped? I wouldn't be able to be up no 420 pips. This when most people say they up 400 pips, they got multiple entries. And ain't nothing wrong with it. This is one entry. I was able to read the market and say, yeah, we're gonna break 1900. So I'm gonna get in at the bottom where I got in and ride up. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna keep the video rolling, but what I'm gonna do now, I hope all the trolls are gone. I'm gonna give you guys the ability to unmute yourself if you have any questions. So our Q&A period starts right now. Does anybody have any questions? And if you're on Facebook, of course, I can't answer any of your questions. You can come over to the Zoom if you have any questions. And there was a great hush that came over the room.
Hey, what's going on, Marcus? This Sherrod.
What's going on, Sherrod?
Not much, man. I don't have any questions, man, but I just want to say that I appreciate you, man, and I'm ready to ride with you till the wheels fall off, man. And 2021 is gonna be great. I'm looking to be one of those funded traders right along with Brandon, not just to have one account, but multiple accounts. And I got a short-term goal, medium goal, and a long-term goal. So I'm ready to make it happen, man.
Oh, awesome, man. I like to hear that. And I'm glad you said that out your mouth because believe it or not, I used to tell myself the same kind of thing all the time. I'm going to make it. I'm going to be successful. I'm going to be one. I used to say this. I'm going to be a master trader one day. Meanwhile, I done lost $10,000. So the fact that you said it out of your mouth, there's something in the universe that's going to have to listen to what you said, and it's going to begin to create a reality for you. Now you got to do the work. And here's what I do know, Sherrod. You don't take a lot of my trades, and you done made a lot of money off of them. So you already know I'm the truth. But listen, man, I want you to just stay consistent, coachable, and connected. And I promise you, I say it all the time. I'm gonna see you at the top. It just works like that. Who you're connected to will determine your destination. It just works like that. So,
I just
uh,
want to say one other thing too, not to cut you off, but um, I've been trading for 7 years. I came in learning binary options, then I switched over to forex a year later, and it's been tough for me. Like you, I've lost about 10 grand in the market, and it's a million and one ways to trade, but it just seems like nothing was able to click for me personally until I came across you and Chartflix. And that's another reason why I want to say thank you, man. I appreciate it because I like the simple route, just to keep it simple. And it's like the football strategy and left shoulder right entry and the left mountain right slope is just the simplest ways for me. And that's what I'm gonna be successful off of. And then if I find other ways after that, that's fine. But these ways right here is what I'm rocking with.
man, listen, I'm just going to be honest with you. So everything that you said is almost bringing tears to my eyes. I ain't gonna cry. I am a crybaby, but I ain't gonna cry. But guess what? You just reminded me of something. I need some testimonials videos that are 30 to 60 seconds because I actually just signed a deal with I just signed a streaming deal with a Young Leaders Conference. They have over 50,000 followers and views on their YouTube channel across all their social media platforms. I just paid for us to have a slot for the next 90 days. Okay. And I'm going to do a little mini class like this. It's going to be about 30 to 45 minutes and it's going to play every day. So I'm looking for some testimonial videos. So everything that you just said, I need you to run that back in a video, 30 seconds to 60 seconds. Okay. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that, bro. Please
And
consider that
I'm
for me.
all for it. I'm all for it, man.
Okay. I appreciate it. All right. Does anybody have any other questions?
Hey, Marcus is Mike.
Yes, sir.
I wanted to just thank you as well, because I don't really know you. Well, of course you wouldn't notice I really said anything about it, but remember that one night I came into your class and I came into class on the wrong day.
Oh, that's you.
Yeah. So I was laughing because I rewound I played the video that I'm actually remembering it like, and I want to say I apologize for that too. It wasn't me trying to be funny or anything.
I didn't take it that way. I
I
didn't take it that
literally,
way.
yeah, I literally just got the day wrong. That's literally what was it. Um, but I want to thank you because prior to that night, I never was really good at reading charts. Like I really only been trading forex for like less than a year,
Okay.
and reading charts was something that was always difficult for me. And I watched your video, the part that happened after I got kicked out the class. You like, oh man, he gonna be an amazing trader. If he joined, he gonna be an amazing trader. And I want to thank you for that because I mean, once I that night is really what just kind of made chart reading and seeing the chart and the left shoulder right entry. That I think that was might have been the first video where you actually got into like the left mountain right slope at that point.
Hmm.
And for me to be able to see that before you brought it up, it's only because the way you taught it opened my eyes to being able to see charts because I thought reading charts was like trying to speak another language or something. Like I felt illiterate when it came to looking at charts. I could tell you which way the market was going and stuff like that, but as far as this is gonna happen and that it never would have happened. So I just want to thank you for that because you are literally the reason why and I still have a lot to learn. I got to set up a one-on-one, but if it wasn't for me seeing that video in that class, I don't think I don't know how much longer it would took me to really even get to the point where now I can I still have to fine tune my skill set and stay plugged in, but I wouldn't have been nowhere near that at all. So I just wanted to thank you for that.
Man, Mike, yo, y'all doing too much mushy stuff tonight. This is supposed to be Q&A. But listen, I remember that day Mike came in. I was like, because I'm very personal with my subscribers. I know their names, I know their handles, I know their Telegram names. I'm like, who is Mike? Wait, I don't got no Mike. And Mike was in here. And I had it to where you guys could unmute yourself. And I was teaching the left shoulder right entry and showing how the left shoulder right entry turns into the left mountain right slope. And he unmuted his mouth and he said, now what I want you to do is look to the right. Do you see what I see? I was like, wait a minute. You first of all, you're stealing my thunder. And second of all, who are you? And I kicked him out of class. I don't know if y'all remember that because he wasn't supposed to be here. But I use the same Zoom link over and over. And since now I'm able to control who comes and to accept you and everything like that. So I kicked him out. And I kicked him out gracefully though. I didn't get mad. He wasn't trying to troll. He was literally trying to learn. And now he's a subscriber. You see that? That's a beautiful. So listen, man, thank you so much. Again, I need some testimonials. People don't believe Forex is easy, but
Oh, Marcus, I just want to say one more thing. Consider me the fact that I'm gonna be one of your funded trader students too. Just
okay,
I just want
listen.
to say
Let me
that.
explain something to y'all. Let me explain something to you. I ain't. I want all y'all to be the funded trader in 2013. I mean, I'm sorry, 2013. Why did I say that? I want all of y'all to be funded traders in 2021. I ain't cutting it off, but yeah, my personal goal. I'm putting it out in the atmosphere, putting it out in the universe. I need 5 of y'all to become a funded trader because Chartflix is gonna. I'm gonna single handedly take down all these other big companies that charge you two, three, $400 a month. I'm gonna take them down, and I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with what they do, but I just want to make it affordable for people. You know what I'm saying? So, and to believe it or not, you guys are the soft launch. Like when I grow this platform to where it's gonna be in the future, I'm gonna need people like you to help me with the people that's coming. So I really need y'all. Like there's this company got over 100 educators, right? There'll come a day where I'm gonna need that much help. So listen, y'all could be a part of the family on the other side. So you could be one of the traders. I want as many people that'll come though. So thank you so much for that. I appreciate that, Mike. So does anybody have any questions about the charts? Anybody got some questions about the charts? All right, since somebody got no question, I just show
Can
you.
you sorry, can you post the link for the football strategy?
Is that Pete?
Yeah.
I ain't got no link, but you got access to it if you go to if you hit the pin message and you go to when you hit the pin message, it's gonna have you. You're gonna when you hit the pin message, it's gonna have you in Chartflix on demand. Okay, so what you're gonna do is go to Chartflix Home. Okay, once you go to Chartflix Home, then you want to go to Trading Strategies. Once you go to Trading Strategies, then you go to Football Strategy, and I have 3 videos that's gonna take you through the Football Strategy 1.0, 2.0, and there go Mr. Herbert there, who's our number 1 trading student. He's actually going to be the one that helps us with the signal. So that's how you get there. Okay.
And that helps with understanding the quarter points as well. Because
Oh yeah,
that's
yeah,
really
yeah,
what
yeah.
I'm trying to learn is the quarter points.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is going to help you. This is going to explain the quarter points. This is what most people don't talk about. This is going to help you with the quarter points. And this is why I'm so excited about gold because I know quarter points. And see, the quarter points are normally 25 pips. Gold is 250 pips. That's why I'm up 400 pips right now. So we're about to kill this gold. So just get ready for that. All right. Good question though. So yeah, go get that in. Does
All right,
anybody have?
just tell me that I'm actually on the site now. Can you just because I went to chart flick. Hold on. I don't mean to slow down the class or nothing, but you said it's in where you said it was again? How to?
No, no, no. Go to the strategies, trading strategies, trading strategies. See it? That's all the way at the bottom. You see it? You see
Okay.
it? Okay.
Yeah.
And then at the top is football strategy.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
No problem. That's why I built the platform. You see that? Yes, sir. That's why I built it. So people can go look at the stuff over and over again. Right. So thank you so much for that. Any other questions? Let me see what I'm gonna go through here and look through some of the comments, see if okay, form submitted. Okay. Anybody got any other questions? What we at? Okay, we're at 1952, 9:52. About to get up out of here. Does anybody have any other questions? Okay, Siobhan need to know where to get started. Siobhan, if you're still there, the way you get started is you go to chartflix.net. Go to chartflix.net. Now, you can get started for free with the free trial. Okay, and it's going to give you the steps to get started. If you want to get help right away, you would subscribe. And you hit subscribe now, and then you make your payment. Then you get added to the community. But you can start with the free trial. Okay, everybody can start with free trial. There are free videos in there. There's free sauce in there. I teach you how to set up your live account, your demo account. I teach you how to literally start from the beginning for free, right? But you got to pay to be in the community. That's the only thing. Okay. All right. Anyone else have any questions? Okay. So I know we had a few visitors that came and a few that left. Hey, Veronica, good to see you. Go ahead. Whoever's unmuted.
Hey, this is Sherrod again.
Yes,
So
sir.
I came in kind of late, Marcus. So I missed a few things, but I was just wondering when we were gonna start taking these gold trades, man, and these other trades.
Yeah. So we're on it this week, bro. We're on it. Like the market is moving. Trump has not seceded yet. He's still trying to overturn Georgia. So we still got a little topsy turvy right now. But now that we're out of the holiday season, I'm looking for setups right now. Uh, as soon as I get off the call, I'm gonna go look for a setup. Matter of fact, let's just look for a few right now. But yeah, we're in it, bro. We're back. Everything's supposed to be back. You know, Trump's still trying to hang on, but I don't know what kind of effect that's going to be when he's officially out of the way as far as the currency, the USD currency. I think a lot of the stupid stuff is over. These vaccines and stuff, I don't know if we saw the dumb stuff over, but we'll trade the setup. So yeah, we're in it. That was my first gold trade. Not my first gold trade. This is my first gold trade as a the quarters theory. Okay. But if you go look at the video, what I said, this is what I'm looking for. Okay. Even with gold. So we'll do this. This will be my one example. You can go back and watch a video. And I said gold was going to break 1900. And I believe it's going to do a U-turn right here. Like we're approaching this green line. If it stops and hesitates, and something happens with the USD currency, we actually could get a nice fall down. Okay. So I'm in a buy right now, and I actually have my TP all the way up here for 1,000 pips. Okay. Because I'm that kind of trader now, right? But if my original bias is that the price is going to get to this quarter point, stop, do a hesitation, pull back, it may pull back and retest 1900. This is where I may buy it from. And if it fails high, I'm going to ride this bad boy down because something with the USD currency has to get better. Now, we got a lot of stimulus checks going out, so that could be weakening the dollar. So we may be beating up on the dollar. This thing may just keep shooting up. Everything with the USD currency, they probably gonna beat up on a little while because we got all this stimulus check going out, and people do need that. So I'm not saying that in the wrong connotation, but the currency and the fundamentals is the fact. Stimulus money and it's weakening the dollar. So this may not play out. So depending on the setup, we may be going against USD versus the strength. But what I want to see, and this is just for you two, I want to see a failed high, and then I'm gonna ride this bad boy down for 2,000 pips. That's what I want to see. But in order for that to fundamentally happen, the USD currency would have to have some type of fundamental jolt. So this may not even happen. Bitcoin is doing unrecognizable movements. It doesn't. I don't even know. I know this. I'm not buying at the top. I do know that. Everybody, oh, buy Bitcoin. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, buy it while it's at the top. No, you don't do that. And see what a lot of marketers are doing. Y'all better get in on this Bitcoin because you better. Meanwhile, I'm sitting there looking like this. Okay, you don't buy the market while it's going up. You buy it when it hits the bottom and you take it up. I'm looking to sell Bitcoin. That's what I'm looking. I'm gonna be selling it because it's going too high. It has to fall back. It got to fall back. All right, what time is it? I'm about to be 15 minutes over. Any other questions? Yeah, so we're gonna be trading, man. I'm looking for setups now. Hey, yeah, Veronica. Hey, Siobhan, unmute your mic and sing us a song.
Won't be able. He said unmute and sing.
One of my great friends and clients. They's awesome people, man. She's a singer. She's a singer. Y'all need to go follow her. Hey, where can they follow you at, Siobhan? Those who like music. Where can they follow you?
So I'm on Facebook and Instagram. On Facebook is Siobhan Campbell. On Instagram is Von London, VonLondon. And the name of the band is Trey Sounds, TreSounds. I'll type it in the thread too.
Awesome. Actually, I'm gonna share with the community. I love you, your spirit. I love you guys. Zone, y'all be killing. I remember that night y'all entertained me. I was in the bed. They just singing random songs. I was like, this is dope. I'm loving that. All right, guys. Listen, I hope what you saw tonight has been encouraging. I'm gonna assume that there are no additional questions. To all of the visitors that came, those who are watching my YouTube, Facebook, those of you who are watching the replay, I'm gonna put this whole thing out there. Listen, we got a community. I would love to have you. Hey, Jocelyn.
Hey, Marcus. Um, I had a question about um your chart that you have up now.
Yes, ma'am.
How did you get the meter that shows the strengths on the side?
I will. I can show you where it is right now. Do you know how to add indicators on your chart yet?
Well, I'm sure I do because I added. Yeah, I do.
Okay. So what you're gonna do is come over here to Chartflix, go to View Channel Info, and then you're gonna go to Files, and then you're gonna go to Currency Strength Alerts. Download it on your computer, then upload it to your MT4. And if you need help with that, all you got to do is let me know, and I'll help you.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
Marcus, are you on Clubhouse?
I'm not. Nobody has invited me.
I'll invite you. Give me
What?
so
Let's go. Let's go. I'm about to be on Clubhouse. It's gonna be over. Let's go. I've been waiting on an invite. Yes, thank you. All right, man. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, guys. Okay. All right. I'm about to get silly, so I need to get out of here. All right, guys. So listen, thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. We did stream over multiple platforms. Like I just told you, I just signed a streaming deal with one of the largest young leaders conference in the world. I paid a little money, but they're gonna be playing our training videos every every week for the next 90 days. And so hopefully we get a lot of looks on that and we'll build this community. Because like I told y'all, my goal is to have 100 subscribers by April 1st. Okay. So if we get 100 subscribers, my goal is going to change from 5 funded traders to 10 funded traders. As we grow, as we move, the more we have, the more success we're going to have. Okay. So this it's a numbers game. Okay. I can't tell you the value that some of you have added to me as a trader just because you came. And so it's not, I may be the lead educator. I don't know it all. I don't. It's because of you guys, some of you guys' trade ideas and your thoughts and the way you look at the market that has even made me a better trader. So thank you guys again for coming. And listen, we're still doing the referral fee. You bring somebody, I'll pay you out of your rebate for your subscription. You get bring one person, $10 off your subscription the following month. Two people, $25 off. Three people, you get your subscription for free. Bring them on. You know, that's chump change. You waste people be wasting $50. And you know, oh, it's a scam. Okay, let them people sit there. That's fine. But those that, like for example, my kids, it's funny. I'm gonna get out of here. I have to make them do this, but I realize why. They have never had to worry about when they turn the knob and they have to get water. There's water comes out and they didn't have nothing to do with it. They go in and out of my refrigerator, get whatever they want. They ain't had to buy nothing in there. So right now they don't understand what I'm making them do because life has been so good for them and they don't understand. But I'm gonna make them do it. But you ain't gotta make no grown folks, okay? Because a lot of people that come to the platform that are made to, they ain't gonna do nothing anyway. They ain't gonna do nothing. They're not. They're not gonna do anything. Trust me, I know. I got the statistics. The people that plug in, I know who they are. I can see. Um, but if you know someone that that's interested, and just tell them, I know this guy, this guy Marcus. He pretty good. He help you set up your charts. They doing good things. Let me talk to them. I'll close them. I'll bring them on. We're trying to grow the community. So whatever that takes. Okay. Now, for those of you who are subscribers, Tuesday morning, Miss Melba and Mr. Herbert will be going over a strategy called the New York Breakout. Okay. It's a pending order strategy. They did the GBP breakout for the evening session. I'm sorry, the London session. That's already on the platform. But we're going to be doing the New York breakout session on Tuesday morning. And again, remember on Wednesday morning, early in the morning, Tuesday morning at 8:30, and then Wednesday morning at 2:30. Get your coffee. We're going to do a trade party. We ain't going to talk about no education. I ain't gonna show you no left shoulder right entry. No, I'm not gonna show you what a quarter point is. What we're gonna do is all of us are gonna come together. Not all of us, because all y'all ain't coming, but everybody that show up, we're gonna get on a live call and we're just gonna have a trade party. We're gonna put in trades all night. Well, not all night. I got an hour. Okay. So from about 2:30 to 3:30. We're gonna do it before the London starts because we can see the future. So if we can see something, I can say, oh yeah, this probably gonna happen in the London session. That's how we're gonna do it. Now it ain't gonna be just me. All y'all gonna help me. We're gonna do it together. All right. So cool. I'm gonna let y'all go. Now, if you're connected, you're consistent, and you're coachable, I will see you at the top. because the bottom is way too crowded.